Hello and welcome back to Factorio Vanilla 1.0. In our last episodes, we established a bit of a wall perimeter here, and here, and down here as well, and chased off some of the biters. But we had this area over here left to clear out, so I went and did that, but I didn't have a chance yet to set up a wall. So I'm going to probably put a wall across here, here, and somewhere in here, I'm not sure, maybe up here, I'm not sure where yet, but somewhere in this area. Is that biters? No, it's oil. Okay. But looking at what we cleared in the last couple episodes, I wish I had put the wall across here, here, and here instead of this. But maybe I still could at a later date. But as you can see, the pollution is still doing quite well. And we have some biters here that I'm not sure if I missed them during my hunts, and I don't think I did, or if they expanded, which... maybe someone can tell me because I don't play with expansion normally. I didn't think biters could expand through the walls, nor did I think that they could expand across water. So unless they walked around this way, I don't know how they got there. But hopefully we will figure that out at some point. And if you know, let me know in the comments. So that's our pollution cloud, though, which is quite large, and we're actually already affecting these next biters here. So I'll finish up those walls in between this episode and the next one, or maybe the one after that, depending. But we have other things to do today, and those other things are more science. So first off, we do have a few more yellow sciences to do, like not purple, I should say, sciences to do. So I'm going to start up artillery because, well, it's artillery. And we'll let that run while we set up purple science. So purple science gets set up here next to yellow, and what I like to do is, like I always do, is bring in belts like this on either side, copy that over there, set up power poles here and here, of course, and then do the same layout like this. So with purple science, we need to have rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. We need a lot of rails. We're going to need 14 of these, which means we're going to need a full yellow belt of rails. And that's a little tough to accomplish, belting something that weird as rails. So there's a few ways you can do rails. You can belt them. You can do a rail setup like this, and then belt them across, but getting onto both sides of the belts is a little bit tough. And a few other things is also a bit tough. So I don't know that I want to do the belt method just because of that. What I think I want to do instead is a direct insert method. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to turn off my bots and let the base bots do the most amount of work here. But if I do a direct insert method, we need 5 of these. We need 14 of these. If I direct insert these like this, then I'll need 7 of these instead, which means we'll be overproducing a little bit. But I think that's okay. I mean, it is okay, but I think I'm going to let it be okay. So we could do it like this, but the problem with that is getting the iron rods, the iron sticks rather, that these need without, because you only need 2.5 iron stick machines, without doing 1 each instead of 1 for every 2 like normal. So if I undo that and I instead put down a stick machine here, then we can do something like this instead. And we have some space then. We're spacing this out a little bit, but that gives me the ability to fit all this stuff in better. And then I can bring in the steel and stone, which we need a half a belt of each for, right in here. And then we need to have a quarter of a belt of iron for the iron sticks. So I can put that actually out here and use red inserters for that. We'll go ahead and do all of these belts here like this. We have that. We need this here, and then this can be red inserters because this machine's not going to need more than like 1 per second. Well, it's 1 per half second, but we're not going to use... Actually, we are. So I guess it's 2 per second. But a red inserter will handle 2 per second. No problem, because it does have a stack size of 2 right now. So let's do that, and then this, and then this, and then here and here. And we could always do a second red inserter if it became an issue. but I think that'll be fine. So then the other two things, the electric furnaces and the productivity modules, will come in on this belt from over here someplace. Yeah, someplace over there. We'll deal with that in a little bit. I want to finish copying this out. So this is... Oh, we need the belt. This is what we need here. Okay, now maybe I've got it. That's 8, 12, and then we only need 14, so I can chop this bit off here and there. This one can be chopped down to there and then to there, and I think that'll cover everything. So we'll let this get built. And then we can continue on to electric furnaces and productivity module 1. So let's look at those. Electric furnaces, we need 3.4, I think it is, assemblers making electric furnaces, and 10 assemblers making productivity modules. Looking at those two recipes, electric furnaces and productivity modules 1, these take red circuits, more steel, and stone bricks. I'm already supplying as much steel as these can use here, 7.5, a half a yellow belt. So I can't steal from this steel. And these need electronic circuits and advanced circuits, red and green circuits. We only need 5 red circuits between the two, so we could do a half belt of those, along with maybe the half belt of steel. Well, let's see. We need a full belt of green circuits, I think. No, we don't. We only need a half belt of green circuits. So I want to have a belt in the middle here that contains the circuits. I want to have a belt in the middle here somewhere that contains the output items. And then I want to have a belt also in the middle here that contains the steel and the stone for the, because we need like 5 of each for the furnaces. So this needs to get moved over by 1, which is fine. There. And we can just do the method that we had before. Actually, you know what? I want to swap these. Copy this to there. Copy this to there. I want to swap these so that it's kind of like a angled method here. It doesn't really matter which way I do it, but I think this will be better. So let's do the internal belt method that we've done before here with where was it? Blue Science maybe? Yes, here it is. I want to use this right here. Exactly like this. I think exactly like this. Yes, exactly like this. And I think I'll just take this one like there, and then this can come here and connect to that. No, that won't work. We'll go here instead. And then I can delete this here and go there instead. The reason being I want to have this open here to bring the space science in. Across, I should say. Okay, so we'll get this built. In the meantime, these are going to stop after 4 machines, but these are going to continue on until 10. So let's do one more copy of this. And then I need to change it up. So we still need this half. Actually, wait a minute. We don't need these inserters at all. They're not getting from this belt. Does that simplify this at all? It does after this point, I think. Let's take this now here. And I think I can simplify this. Yes, I can. Actually, I'm going to move these out, I think. Just for symmetrical reasons. And then this can come back up right here, I guess. and can come through like that. Because these are inputting and these are outputting. Yes, I think that'll work. So then I want to copy. I need a, let's see, power pole. Actually, I'm going to change these two. There and there. So I can put the power pole here in the middle. Cover the whole thing. And then I can copy this bit. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. And we need 10 of these total. Yes. So that should take care of all of that. I guess we could put some lights down here, too. And these are going to need lights also. Must be outside of Roboport range. Oh, yes, it is. I'm outside of... I need to expand this. Build that. Does that help? It doesn't help. Let's come down here and build a Roboport down here, kind of maybe max, yeah, max range right there. And that'll help them get the rest of that stuff built. Okay, back to the important matters of lights. And then maybe one here next to this power pole, but not that one. That's good. Alright, that should be good. And these are good. So I think we can start hooking everything up now. This is a mixed belt of circuits. So let's bring the greens down. Right priority, and then that goes like this. Hope that doesn't break anything. And then this. Oop, that goes there. I don't know where that one went. That. And then we need to have copper. And iron. Okay, I think we can go and hook this up now, and then this goes here for red circuits. And red circuits are here. Put a half a belt of those in. And then we can start making these. Now we need steel and stone. Goes there. There. Okay, that's good. I don't have to do any squiggly mess here. Steel and... or stone, rather, is way down here. Stone bricks, rather. Or specifically, that is. Where the heck is that? Wow. Way down there. Oops, not you. I guess I don't need this one. Then I can take all of this. I guess I probably also don't need coal, do I? Yeah, let's not take more than we need. Take all of these too then, because we do need both of these for purple science at least. And this can come down here-ish. Oops. There we go. Being a little pedantic there, but you know me. Okay, so one of these two is stone bricks, and that one is the lower one. Take this off. This goes here then. Belt coming in that way. And that means this needs to go this way if we're going to continue with it, which I don't know that we are. This goes here. This goes... Nope, that's steel right there. There. Stone bricks and steel. That'll feed the furnaces. And then over here... figures. Actually, let me do this. Over here, we need a half belt of stone, half stone. It's not stone bricks, stone, and half belt of steel on the left one, and then on the right one is a belt of iron. So that can come right here, and we'll just do a squiggly back to it. And actually, this doesn't even need to be a whole belt of iron. It could even just be a half belt of iron, but that's fine. And then this bit needs to be that same kind of stone and steel combination here, but this kind of stone. So we'll go 2 spaces there. Nope, 3 spaces there. And this goes backwards like this. This goes here like that. It's kind of wasteful, I suppose. But it's okay. Yeah, that's wasteful. Forget it. Just do it like that. Stone and steel. Iron's going in. Okay, they're coming to do those. And we should hopefully then get everything going. We don't have furnaces being made yet because the stone hasn't made its way down here yet. We are gobbling up our green circuits, so that's a priority for the factory next. Here comes the stones now. And we wait. Impatiently waiting. Alright, here comes the stone, and then the stone bricks are not far behind. Excellent. So this is going to overproduce a little bit on the rails and the rods, but it's fine because it'll just back up on the machine. It doesn't really hurt. Just the machines won't be cycling as much. We'll be using a little bit more power due to that minimum 5 kilowatt consumption, but that's fine. Here come the first furnaces in the line right there. And we now have purple science being made. These, of course, take a minute to make. There they go. Excellent. Okay, so we now have purple science, so we can do some purple science research. So next, the obvious thing we need to do next is the green circuits, because they are seriously struggling, and we need to add 2 more belts worth, which means we probably need more copper and or iron. Actually, everything's suffering. Why is everything suffering? Or is that just normal production? Yeah, it's probably normal production, because we're only making 1.5. And so that means 1 science pack where there should be 10, basically. 1/10 of it. We need to bring... What have we here? Why are those... Oh, those are backed up? Oh, because I deconstructed a bunch of this stuff. No, wait. I think this is supposed to be not here anymore. Where's the mall blueprint? Maybe I should check the actual one. Maybe I can line this up right. Stuck. There we go. Yeah, that's not supposed to be there at all anymore. Okay. Take this out, pick this up, and put those in there quickly. Okay. And those get put out on that belt. That's why. For reasons later. I think for the Spidertron. So, what do we want to do? We want to work toward the Spidertron? We need efficiency 3. Should probably just do all the module 3s. It wouldn't hurt. Okay, so let's look at green circuits. Green circuits are suffering because copper is suffering. Copper is suffering because copper is suffering. Why are those two? Oh, this one's coming in. Oh, finally? This is finally run out. Wow. Okay. And this one is just like the surplus belt from this copper mine way over here. So we need another copper mine. I guess that's what we're going to do next. We're going to have to also set up some more copper smelting. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that while I am, while I'm waiting here. Or while the base is waiting. Because we could also do some red belts here. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Because we could also do some red belts and steel furnaces here. That would probably be worthwhile. Let me see here. I think I have that upgrade still. Yes, I do. Do I want to do it now or no? I think I might as well, and then we'll just fix it up when we get back from the copper mine. Let's do this here. Being careful not to hit the wrong things there. So that can go. And then we need to set up a couple more. Probably. Maybe. Might as well. And then I'll go ahead and just hit those with the upgrade planer too. Okay. So now let's get lost and go find us a copper mine. And the copper mine I wanted to hit was this one or that one? That one's one I wanted to hit. So I need to do some rail work here. And while we're going that way, wait a minute. I want to stop here and put it on a radar. It was right around there someplace. Cancel that one. Where's a radar there? Oh, there's a dead radar there. Alright. That's why. And then we'll go out toward the end. So at the end here, I want to do a curve rail. Start placing these down now. And then I want to work my way north. Cancel, cancel. Okay, there we are. There. There. Go to manual mode again. And then my bots can start working. Yeah, it's not far enough to worry about squaring that off. I'll just wait till I get further up here. I see there's a little biter nest down here. Probably an expansion. There's a big biter nest up here. Probably an expansion, or definitely an expansion. I will go and deal with those. I don't think I'll get the tank out. I'll just deal with them, I think. But I do have shields, so... Ow. Oh, the slime doesn't even affect you when you have shields on. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize that. I guess I should have just not bothered using the tank before. Go there. some point, I want to turn, or I want to do a T intersection here. And that some point is probably that one. But I don't need to worry about it just yet, because we're going north toward the copper. And this track will also serve to establish whatever whatever I want to establish up north there, as far as a wall. Feed module 3 is finished. Let's do prod module 3 then. Are those taking... I didn't even look. Those are taking purple science. Okay, so that's why I hadn't done them yet. Good job, everyone. You're doing a good job. As you can see, there are a lot of biters out here to clear. We'll do one more, and then we can do the T intersection for the station. And there's some boom, boom. Done. Okay, now we'll back up. The T intersection for the station, I think, can just go right here. Excellent. And we have too many lights there. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave this train here. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Oh, they're complaining about building. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. If I build the train station... let's grab this one. This is the one that I want it to be somewhat like. Here. What if I built it like this? I think it would work out okay. I want to give enough space I can put a balancer in before the station. Which that should be more than enough. Take that out. And then this, I just want to have a nice big loop of track here. That might not be right. Most certainly isn't right. We'll take this out. And how much of this loop... How much can we loop here? Let's see. This goes back to here. This one goes back to here. So the way that I have this now, I can fit 1, 2, 3 trains in here without issue. Is that going to be enough for this little... Probably yes, for this little patch. So we're just going to connect this thing up. And then that's basically ready to go. This needs to be Copper Outpost 1. And then we need to bring in power, of course. And that's the station. Now for the mining. This can go... Let's see. I had... This is one section. 3, 4 sections should be good for copying. And the furthest forward that I want to go is like right here. Try that again with the bots off just to make sure. Right there. Just to see how many belts I can get out of this thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, and probably a 7th. Yeah, we can probably do this as like a 8-to-4 balancer or something. I think that'll be fine. I do want to just go ahead and do, well, I guess some red belts. Don't need them all to be red belts. Let's just do one more there. This is a lot of waste here, which is another reason to have the bots off. They're not building it just to be torn down again. There and there. There, there, there. This goes here. This goes here, canceling that. This one, that one. Can't even see what's going on down here, but I think that'll work. Let's do a nature culling here. And bots on. I think I'm going to just replace these mid belts here with yellows because they don't really need to be red. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. And then we can bring the power over here and get them rolling. Okay. Okay, bots. Do your thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do we have for numbers here? 17, 25, 33, 31, 30, 28, and 17 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be the most amount of belts that I would really have here. Let's just use like an 8 to 4 balancer. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the red balancer book here and the 8 to 4 balancer and just put that down like right in there to clear some more nature out of the way here. This one can go there. This one can merge with this one. This one can go here. This one goes here. This one goes there. You notice I skipped one because we only have 7. And that should be good. I don't know if that was this one was the biggest one. I think it was 33 to 31. Yeah, barely the biggest. It's fine. And then we just go into the train station. Here. Guess I could have the bots helping me with this, but really placing belts is one of the easier things to do, so I don't mind doing it. And now we need a train. Train goes there. I don't have a color for copper set anywhere here yet, I don't think. Let me grab the Factorio cheat sheet. Train colors. Copper is 255, 55, 0. Copy that. And then we need to have cars. And then, of course, doing something like this. Because this is our first Copper Outpost, so we don't have trains yet. Then copy, paste, 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 and there we go. We have no fuel. Do I have fuel on me? Do not. But we have fuel on our train, so that's fine. Put this in here. And I'm just going to leave this train here to do its thing. I'm going to pull up and then back up and then head back to the base, and we'll call that train when we have the station at the base ready to accept it here. But that'll be in the next episode. So I thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all in the next episode where we set up the copper station and plug all the trains into it. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye for now.